since we published our last bit of research on children's mental health in 2018, this latest review tells us that the progress that we wanted to see then simply isn't nearly as good enough as it should be. So we need more crisis intervention, we need more focus on infant mental health. So there are a range of issues still there that we're grappling with, and the result is that children are falling through the cracks.
You say in the report that the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child should be adopted into domestic law.
Yeah.
What would that mean and what difference would that make?
It's the single biggest thing that our executive could do for children and young people. We've seen in other jurisdictions how by doing this, it provides a framework for better decision making, better use of public money. And if we had that in law, it would mean that all of these rights like healthcare, education, various rights that children have would be prioritised in the way that government makes decisions and in the way that they spend their money. So inevitably it would save money and it would prevent harm happening potentially further down the road.
And by extension, should there be a ban on social media for under 16s like we've seen in Australia?
It's a really interesting discussion and I am following it closely. I wouldn't be an advocate of an outright ban. I think we do need to do something. We need to protect the young people on the online world and the offline world. And part of that is around education, educating children, but also educating parents. And I would urge parents to talk to your child. Talk to your child about what to do if something nasty or unpleasant happens online.
Your position is at odds with a lot of other evidence out there.
Well, to be fair, in other jurisdictions, people in my position, other commissioners across the world, in fact, in Australia, the Children's Commissioner there took the same position as me. So I think an outright ban sounds like a great idea, but the danger is that we could drive children and young people into darker spaces on the online world. And we saw when the Online Safety Act kicked in June, the use of VPNs really accelerated. So that means more children and young people are using less regulated places in the online world. But I do agree, we need to do something. We need to think about screen time, we need to think about social media, we need to think about the dangers. But it is a societal problem.
Chris Quinn, there we'll leave it. Thank you.